Hi everyone. Boy, has it been a ride the past couple of days. It has been, we have made such a timeline jump, and some of you may recognize you are really coming home to your starseed consciousness right now. Um, which means that you are really starting to live your truth. I know a lot of you who watch my channel know already they are star seeds. They are not of this planet. Um, but there's a difference between knowing you are wired and connected differently and really honoring, embodying, and living that truth. I've experienced the past couple of days. I am not the same anymore. It's immense. What a leap I've made this last week, I guess. I also know from a very young age already. I'm a star seed. I remember as a child, when my mother would get angry at me, she would sometimes say like, "Don't be so annoying, human." And I would, and then she would punish me, and just go sit there and just cool off, or whatever it was. And it wasn't the punishment that made me angry, it was the word human. And I would really scream at her, "I am not a human." I was so angry at that. Was really a scolding name for me, that she would call me human. And during my life journey, I have always had problems relating towards. I talk about it a lot, I don't have to go very deep in it. Relating towards this structure, this society, how humans interact, how they connect. And I'm sensing, and I guess a lot of you guys also are sensing it right now. I'm becoming more galactic than I'm already am. I didn't know it was even possible, but I have less and less. It's strange. I feel more inside my body, but at the same time, I am less of the body. I really feel such an expansion. I don't have a lot with this anymore. It's just there. I know I'm in this body sex, so to say, but my communication goes is there. And so I'm feeling that I was already pretty much distant from people. I became I became a hermit the last couple of years, and it's starting to become even more so, because communication, talking with people is not my go-to to connect anymore. I'm really connecting through and feeling, how do you say that, connected through nature, to the universe, to what Mother Universe is talking about. And that's also the main reason why I felt the urge to create this channel. I had all this information coming into me, and that is also my life purpose, so to say. I have a very strong connection to the star Sirius. I feel and know deep down I am from Sirius. It's it's a beautiful frequency. It's the planet of communication, and communication is my go-to on this planet. And that's so strange, because it is my go-to on this planet, and at the same time it really frustrates me. It frustrates me that this body and this language to get my message across. No, it's that's not true, so to say. It doesn't frustrate me to get messages across because I really love doing that. But I think it's the day-to-day communication that really frustrates me. It's the interaction. Although I must say, since I have had some beautiful talks with a couple of people from my channel, it's really beautiful to see that there are more people out there vibrating the same frequency, talking the same language. So I'm really grateful for you guys. You are amazing souls. Don't forget that. And you are remembering me also where I come from, and that is invaluable. You know, it is beautiful because I haven't had that all my life. So to come back at since we have made such huge leaps, a lot of you guys feel you are really coming back to your star seed consciousness, and everybody may come from a different star and from a different set of qualities, a different set of consciousness. And that is beautiful. So we are remembering our place of origin. And although it is also a painful realization, knowing so deeply in our body, we're just visitors here. And um, the way you are wired and the way you um, your vibe, so to say, isn't understood by a lot of people. Um, that's the painful part, but I think the beautiful part is you will start feeling less alone because you connect with the energies that were previously blocked from you because of the how do you say that, the low vibe, the dense energy out here. You can see it as like this what you also have in the summer in big cities, you know, when there's just a lot of cars and you have this smog, or how you call that in English, where there's so much smoke and thickness. It's a thick cloud and you just cannot see through the sky anymore. So we have been in that for centuries, and now the clouds are clearing up and our connections are becoming more alive, and so we are becoming more alive because more of our blueprint is coming online again, and that can also help feeling less alone. It helps to feel more whole again. At least that's what I'm experiencing. I am starting to feel more whole again. I have been struggling so many years with life, you know. I don't have to go in depth about what I mean with that. It just, I felt so out of sorts, and um I was the problem, I was difficult, I was strange, I was too direct, I was too honest. You shouldn't say this. It was like hurtling to so many things. I needed to just walk on my toes, acting like I was the same as everyone else, and it has been one big ride of exhaustion and depression and anxiety. And of course, you come to a point where you start feeling anxious and depressed and exhausted because you are not living your truth. You are not aligned with your essence. And this time frame is has made us deeply aligned towards our starseed origin. And I hope this homecoming will feel like a warm blanket for everyone. It has for me, because you know, I posted a short, I think it was 2 days ago. I have gone very deep the last few days. There was so much clearing out. I felt I was just scraped empty, and I'm still recuperating from the depth that has been there for at least a week. We made a humongous leap, and now I'm starting to feel the ground under my feet slowly again. I'm starting to remember me, and it makes all the difference. It makes all the difference. Um, I really truly feel I needed to cut a cord with my parents, and I have done that. I did that before, you know. I would cut cords because I felt this is not right for me. This is too violent for me. This energy is just it's too heavy. It's just so invasive. And every time I would just strike over my heart, and reconnect with them, and I'm not angry about it, that I had to have these cycles of cutting off contact, having, you know, space with myself to come really close to my authenticity, and then after a while re-engaging again. I think that it is a natural cycle. After all, they are my bloodline in an earthy sense. But I really feel now I've broken the cycle. It is done. It is I needed to break it to in order for me to ascend further. The frequency my parents are in is not healthy for me. Um, it was really not healthy for me, and boundaries are something that for especially highly sensitive people, and people who are star seeds, most of them are also being diagnosed with neurodivergency, autism. We are so highly sensitive. We are aligned to such different frequencies as most people are. So everything comes in way harder. And honoring our highly sensitive beingness is so imperative. It's so imperative, and I have done myself so much wrong with self-criticism. You know, I needed to toughen up, and everybody else is doing that, and so I need to also be able to do this. And I was just walking through syrup, you know, in an astronaut suit. That's how heavy it felt for me. But hey, I looked around me and everybody else is doing it. So why not me? And that was not a testimony of self-love and honoring who I am. And this past weeks have really done that for me. I had to go deep to feel how much more I needed to love me and honor me, and not being my own worst critic if it comes to what I need in life in order to thrive. I had so much judgments about me, self hate, such a deep self-hate. Like, why am I this sensitive? Why am I more in connection to the universe? Why can I don't like blah, all that? Why can I not have a life like most people? I am not like that, and I never was. And I think my masking has been so destructive for me. And this process of unmasking and becoming truly me, and um, honoring my boundaries, and telling people, oh, I am overwhelmed now. I need time with myself. And now I don't know to do it anymore because there are no people around anymore. But that's okay too, because I feel I'm going through such a deep, deep self-honoring mode of individuation. It's highly needed. I need to come home to me, and a lot of you feel that. You feel the urge to coming home to you. It has been such a long destructive ride for us, and it's done. It's really done. We are here to finally start honoring our own blueprint, start honoring our own authenticity, our sensitivity, and what it means to be you without um, excusing yourself. So, yeah, as always, I'm really curious if you can relate to the homecoming. Um, you really start feeling your galactic beingness again. Not in a mental way, not only in the higher chakra way, because a lot of you guys already have understood that for a while, but I mean really, really embodying this also in your lower chakras, because in the lower chakras we talk about intimacy, we talk about boundaries, we're talking about our own basic needs, we're talking about self-love, we're talking about rooting our truths onto this planet, and that's a whole different story than this consciousness up here. And being a starseed, most starseeds have big problems in grounding ourselves into the body because of the highly sensitive nature you are. It has felt so unsafe to be inside the body because of all the trauma and all the energetic violence on this planet. And we are doing it now. We're starting to ground slowly. We're starting to embody our truth. And that is and has been a very, very heavy and difficult path, but ultimately it has been more than worth it, because peace and feeling safe is a basic need to thrive on this planet instead of survival. So I leave you guys with this. Much love, and talk to you soon.